Welcome everyone to the 113th Annual Gala Meeting. I'm Abby Randall, Executive Director of your Bemidji Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'd like to thank you for joining us today. As eager as we are to gather in person, we're thankful for virtual opportunities like this to celebrate another Chamber year and share what's ahead for our membership. Earlier this week, we acknowledged our Awards of Excellence. This annual awards celebration usually takes place in the spring, but due to COVID-19, we postponed it to this day. Nominees and winners are announced by video on Facebook, and if you haven't had a chance to view them yet, we encourage you to do so right after this meeting to extend a congratulations to businesses selected for each award. We are extremely proud of all of this year's nominees, especially during such a challenging year. But I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge this year's winners. For Entrepreneur of the Year, Sarah Hokoff, Evolve Creative, New Business of the Year, Bluebell Event Venue. For Wellness in the Workplace, Beltrami Electric Cooperative, Community Impact, Greater Bemidji, and Business of the Year, Pinnacle Marketing Group. Congrats to all those awardees, and thank you to all of our members who submitted the nominations. Also a part of this annual tradition is to draw a winner of someone who nominated a business. The winner will receive a $50 gift card sponsored by First National Bank of Bemidji. And the winner is Kathy Schaefer. Congratulations. Finally, I would like to thank the businesses who sponsored the Awards of Excellence: La Valley Industries, First National Bank of Bemidji, Sanford Health, and Bemidji State University. As many of you know, I accepted the position of Executive Director in January of this year. It has already been such an exciting year, faced with some expected and, well, with COVID, many unexpected challenges. But overall, it's been an amazing experience to work with many of our members and share the value of our organization. I'd like to thank all of our members for welcoming me into this position, as well as our major sponsors, Sanford Health, First National Bank, Bemidji State University, and Paul Bunyan Communications, who have not wavered in their support of the Chamber amidst all of the changes in this past year. I'd also be remiss not to thank my board for their insight and guidance during my first year, and I look forward to meeting the resilient businesses that make up our membership. Now, moving on to what you've all been waiting for, this announcement of this year's Charlie Naylor Lifetime Achievement Award. Here to present the award to you is past chair Shelley Gertis.
Born in 1914, Charlie Naylor was an entrepreneur from the very beginning. He believed in getting things done and that it would take hard work and prudent judgment. The Charlie Naylor Lifetime Achievement Award is an annual award to recognize individuals in our community that live by Charlie's values, entrepreneurial vision, and the dedication to make Bemidji the regional center it has become. This year's recipient is a fourth-generation civic leader and pillar in the Bemidji banking community. He began work at Security Bank USA in 1967, led the building of the bank's auto facility in 1975, and became president just 4 years later in 1979. During his presidency, John moved the headquarters of the bank to Paul Bunyan Drive, making Security Bank USA one of the first buildings to develop on the west end of Bemidji. He served as president until 2014. He is a philanthropist, highly engaged in the community, serving as president of the Bemidji JCs and board of directors for the state JCs, JC Man of the Year, Bemidji Development Board, Bemidji Town and Country Club Board, Bemidji State University Foundation, Bemidji State University National Capital Campaign, past chair of the Independent Community Bankers of Minnesota, and board of directors for the Independent Community Bankers of America. In 1995, he started the Security Bank USA Lumberjack Scramble with Jim Merkins. To date, the scramble has raised nearly $800,000 for Bemidji High School and Bemidji Middle School activities. This annual fundraiser has benefited numerous student athletes throughout the past 26 years. John Bayer had a tremendous impact on the Bemidji community and encompasses many of the characteristics that Charlie Naylor possessed. We are so appreciative to John for his contributions in our region, and it is an absolute pleasure to present John with this year's prestigious Charlie Naylor Award.
Thank you, Shelley. It is quite an honor for me and our family. Charlie Naylor, let's see, my family and I, my brother, my mom and dad moved back to Bemidji in '46. And to tell you the truth, I don't know when I didn't know Charlie Naylor. An extraordinarily bright, talented, wonderful man who loved our community. And I can't forget the duck camp where he was the head chef. Just a great guy, and his contributions to Bemidji were amazing. And I'm very proud to be able to receive this. His son also has been a director of our bank for many years. It's had a huge impact, and he is also very talented and bright. So it apparently runs in the family. You know, we're very fortunate as a business to have been able to have our business in this community. Bemidji is extraordinary. You know, it's made up of wonderful men and women and families that are strong, bright, talented, and it's a gift that we have received by being in this community. It's really incredible. I also want to recognize the fact that you know, the fourth generation now runs our operation, Ryan and Tiff, and through the years we've had the opportunity to work with so many wonderful people. Wonderful fellow employees. Up till today, I mean, they are the bank and have been the bank, and we've been very, very lucky. And as far as Bemidji goes, the opportunity to raise 4 wonderful kids in Bemidji, John Jr., Tiffany, Amanda, and Ryan. And as we all know, a fabulous community to be able to raise a family, and the opportunities educationally wise, activity wise, it just, again, Bemidji is just a wonderful, outstanding community. Probably the best decision I ever made was in '67. My mom and dad asked me to come back and go to work with them in our shop down in 4th and Beltrami. And it was the greatest decision I ever made. It's been a great run. I'm now retired and enjoying life and watching the kids take over and run their business. Again, I want to thank you, Shelley, and the Chamber. This is a wonderful and very respected award. Thank you very much.
John, I want to thank you so much for your contributions to our community, and again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shelley, and congratulations to John Bayer. Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly LaVenture, Associate Professor of Marketing at Bemidji State University. It has been an absolute pleasure serving on the Chamber Board for the past 6 years, representing Bemidji area's finest businesses and the many volunteers who know how to make things happen. This includes our volunteer board of directors, Young Professionals Network members and Leadership Council, our fantastic ambassadors, and the Bemidji Alliance family who plan from the future. I would like to take this time to recognize an outstanding individual who devotes a significant amount of his time to welcoming new businesses to our area, as well as congratulating those who have relocated or undergone a significant expansion. This person has been an active ambassador since 2010 and has shown great leadership while representing the Chamber. It is my pleasure to recognize Paul Deal as this year's Ambassador of the Year. Congratulations, Paul, and thank you for all you do for our business community. We have a dynamic board of directors who are led by board chair Ashley Johnson, and I would like to invite Ashley to recap the past year. Ashley?
Thank you, Kelly. Before I provide a general overview of the Chamber's work last year, I first want to acknowledge the work of outgoing past chair, Kelly LaVenture. Kelly provided great leadership during her tenure at the Chamber, always handling issues with diplomacy, candor, and truthfulness. Kelly's involvement in and commitment to the Chamber has been outstanding. I know that Kelly will remain a strong advocate and proponent of the work of the Chamber and for our community. Thank you for dedicating countless hours to the Chamber and our important work. I also want to thank our phenomenal board of directors for placing your trust and confidence in my abilities as chair during this year of change for the Chamber. It's been an honor and a privilege to work alongside you in this position. As I mentioned, it was a year of change for the Chamber. This board had to make very difficult decisions in order to remain a viable entity that serves the Bemidji community and our local businesses. Moving the Chamber offices after 30+ years from the Tourist Information Center to the Mayflower Building in February of 2020 was no doubt the hardest decision we had to make. Yet we believe being in a prime area for greeting and assisting new startups, as well as an easy location for our existing members and established business owners to meet with us, will be for the best. That is once we resume normal business. Additionally, this move has allowed for our financial health to rebound. Tracy Pogue, our finance chair, has spent countless hours combing through the Chamber's financial records. He took the time to ask questions and find solutions. We are now operating from a database that helps our staff work efficiently, and our membership has instant access to promote their business and take advantage of membership benefits with just the click of a button. With that, we encourage our members to utilize the member portal on our website at bemidji.org. If you're not familiar with the member portal, please contact us, and Abby will be happy to show you around. Thank you again to Tracy and the board of directors for your guidance during this transitional periods. While we said goodbye to longtime staff of the Chamber, we also gained a new executive director, Abby Randall, in January. Abby quickly joined the ranks of her board of directors and rode the wave of change, trusting our decisions and worked tirelessly to get the job done. She had a fantastic Bemidji Day at the Capitol planned with the help of our Public Affairs Committee before having to cancel due to COVID-19, which brings us to present day. In the midst of a pandemic, Abby has shined. She led Chamber efforts partnering with Compass Rose to bring the Bemidji business community Bemidji Business Roundtables each week during the onset of the statewide shutdown. She also took an active role in helping our Bemidji Alliance partners plan the Gifts of Hope campaign, which benefited many local businesses. Abby continues to follow the lead from our board of directors, who intend to keep advocating for local businesses in any way that we can. Thank you to Abby. The Chamber hosted a Meet the Candidates virtual platform so that our members could learn which mayoral candidate has the business community at the forefront of their mind when making decisions regarding our city. We believe these efforts helped voters make an informed decision when voting in the primary election in August. The Bemidji Alliance, a collaboration of the Bemidji Area Chamber of Commerce, the Bemidji Downtown Alliance, Visit Bemidji, and Greater Bemidji, continues to share a passion for the Bemidji area, and the family of organizations is poised to help the Bemidji area grow and prosper. We also convened business owners and community leaders for the 3rd annual CEO in the Classroom, where we again impact our future workforce and help them to begin thinking about careers right here at home. These events are important because they are priming the pump for your future employees. Thank you to all who participated. The Chamber also partnered with the Bemidji School District and the Bemidji Career Academies on the Tour of Manufacturing, a program designed to introduce our future workforce to careers available in the greater Bemidji area. Thank you to Aaron Echternock and Brian Stefanich for helping plan and coordinate the tour. As we continue to serve you, we are increasing our advocacy efforts to demonstrate the value in being a chamber member. It's nearly time for me to pass the gavel, but before doing so, I would like to recognize the following board members for their commitment and service. Kelly LaVenture and Mike Stitzworth. You have volunteered countless hours, talent, and resources to the betterment of Bemidji through the chamber. We are positioned very well to serve our members in the years to come because of your work and the active participation of the full board. Thank you for serving as outstanding champions of the chamber. And if we could do a virtual round of applause, that would be great. Now I would like to introduce the new chair of the board for 2020-2021. I'm humbled by her character, the quality of her work, and her endless drive to better the benefits of the chamber membership. She has spent countless hours of her personal time staying up late and getting up early to get the job done. She is one of the most dedicated volunteers the Bemidji Chamber has ever had, and she has been one of the best vice chairs I could have ever asked for. Please help me in welcoming the innovative, influential, and marketing guru, Carolee Novak of Pinnacle Marketing to the screen. It's time to pass the gavel. What's this baby at? It's all yours.
It's gonna be a heavy one, right? Well, Ashley, I know we have our masks on, so I hope everyone can hear us, but I'd also like to present you with this appreciation, small appreciation gift. On behalf of the Bemidji Area Chamber of Commerce and the Board of Directors, we just can't thank you enough for your leadership. You have led with grace.
Thank you.
Right, just personally, can't thank you enough for all you've done, and we look forward to being able to build off the foundation you have been instrumental in laying.
You are going to be fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. If I haven't had the opportunity to meet you, my name is Carolee Novak. I moved to Bemidji in 2000, and I'm a triple generation alum of Bemidji State University. I worked a few different jobs after college until I landed at Pinnacle Marketing Group almost 14 years ago, and I currently serve as their products and marketing manager, as well as their Pinnacle Fantasy Football Commissioner. It's important. I started with the Chamber around 10 years ago through YPN, and as I neared the end of my term on their leadership council, Lori Paris, past executive director, approached me to be on the board. At that time, I told her I wasn't sure what value I would be able to bring because I didn't really know how many people in the business community. She quickly responded with a confident smile and said, "Oh, we can take care of that one." Little did I know. Throughout the years, I've been in positions and places that have faced a great amount of change. Pinnacle is probably the prime example of that, as they originated as a phone directory publisher over 27 years ago. Shortly after I entered the scene, smartphones began circulating and the industry began to take a turn. This forced us to heavily rethink, reinvent, and re-energize what we do and how we do it in order to meet the needs of our clients. The reason I mention this is because I've learned through these experiences there are two basic components for success. Two. They're really quite simple, actually. But sometimes it's a simple reminders that help us identify exactly what we need to do and how we really need to do it. The first component to success is people, great people. And John Baer referenced in his acceptance earlier that we're blessed to live in an area of such amazingly talented, giving, and hardworking people. The second is the ability to provide great people with the resources, platforms, and opportunities to produce. And for our business community, that's where the Chamber comes in. Bemidji has proven in many ways our ability to recognize, capture, and produce exceptional things, especially when we need it most. Gifts of Hope was a prime example of that. A quick moving initiative that was made possible by bringing people together and providing them the resources and support needed for a successful outcome. As you know, it was not the Chamber alone that supported these efforts, but the Bemidji Alliance and its members as well. Unfortunately, it's through some of our toughest times that we actually expose our greatest strengths. But if there's one thing about COVID, it's that it exposed many of our community strengths all at once. We need to continue to recognize and capture these strengths and work together to support our local economy. And whether it's sharing ideas and feedback via roundtables, building connections between members through programming and events, or collaborating on projects and volunteer opportunities, the ability to network is what helps us identify each other's greatest needs and where our efforts should be focused, as well as recognize and capture the many strengths and talents of our members to pursue new initiatives. That's the value of a chamber. As much as we've all been hit with the challenges of COVID, I'm looking forward to the year ahead. Our board has been incredibly engaged this past year and will continue to be. By digging in, we've learned so much, and this knowledge allows us to set very focused short-term and long-term strategic goals. We have established committees for governance, advocacy, marketing, finance, programming, and recently membership. Each board member is involved in one, if not two, of these committees. This allows them the opportunity to serve to the best of their abilities, and we will be a great help to our staff as well. Our marketing committee has been meeting every 2 weeks, analyzing and reinventing the various promotional benefits and opportunities for our members, building out tools on our website and membership portal, as well as discussing new ideas and events for the coming year. Our newly formed membership committee will work to develop stronger onboarding initiatives to welcome new members and keep our existing members connected. Our programming committee is looking forward to expanding opportunities within our existing programs, such as Young Professionals Network, the Ambassadors, Bemidji Area Businesswomen, and HR Connections. And our advocacy committee will continue to work hard on advocating at the local, state, and federal levels to provide a voice for Bemidji businesses to grow our economy. In terms of financial structure, we've made significant strides in our processes and procedures, which provide our board with real-time data and information to make educated decisions. We hope to eventually grow our staff and maintain a structure for long-term sustainability. We've made significant changes at numerous levels in the past year. It was time to rethink how the chamber was serving our members. We had to reinvent our day-to-day functions and find ways to streamline and improve our processes. And now we get to re-energize by building upon a new foundation that will allow us to bring more people together, more opportunities to grow, and more value to our membership. Bemidji businesses are composed of great people, and our board and staff are focused on providing the resources, platforms, and opportunities for our businesses to succeed. But we can't do it alone. In the upcoming year, I encourage you, our members, to get engaged. We want to hear from you. We want to advocate for our business community. You don't have to be on the board or attend every event, although we would love that. But we understand that not every business can be involved at the same level. But if you can provide us feedback on a survey when we send one, stay informed by reading our communications, make sure your company information is up to date on bemidji.org, or share your news with other members through our various communication channels, you can continue to strengthen our business community. And at the same time, your business will benefit as well. Together, we are Bemidji Strong. With that, I'd like to now introduce our board members for 2020-21. If you haven't met them, I encourage you to reach out to them. Their contact information is on our website at bemidji.org. I'll begin with our newest board members. Please welcome Bruce Benfield, First National Bank, Brad Olson, Boy Scouts of America, Carissa Menifee, Bemidji State University, Amanda Sandy, Public and Communications. I'd like you to also welcome our incoming chair, Kayla Winkler of Sanford Health, Finance Director Jordan Anderson of Ultima Bank, Secretary Cindy Todovich of Todovich Electric, and our at-large, Tracy Pogue of Krause Anderson. Our additional members are Dana Lee of American, Dave Smith of MGB Home Center, and JB Home Center, Chad Harding, Hampton Inn Doubletree by Hilton, John Svingen, Insure Forward, Corey Stitsworth, Council Realty, and last but not least, our very own Kev Jackson of Paul Bunning Broadcasting. I would like to personally thank each of you for volunteering your time and talents. This is an outstanding group, and we're looking forward to serving you and advocating for our membership in the coming year. With that, this includes our 113th annual meeting. I'd like to thank all of you for attending, and a final thank you to our major sponsors for making this event possible: Paul Bunning Communications, First National Bank of Bemidji, Sanford Health, and Bemidji State University. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.